A man was injured in a shooting early Sunday morning. The Normal police answered to several calls about gunshots at around 3:20 a.m. near southeast of Uptown. Police spoke with several witnesses and were told that one victim was taken to the hospital. The Normal Town Council will decide tonight if a 1% local tax will be considered on all groceries. The National Crime Bureau reports that in 2023, Illinois had more than 41,000 vehicles stolen. And in 2024, it's still happening. Just last Thursday, a carjacking and aggravated battery happened here on Heartland Community College's campus. Well, a terrifying sight for New Yorkers looking up this morning. Two window washers got caught in a wildly windy ride. Damages were made on the second and third floor, leaving several residents have to worry about where they are sleeping tonight. The violation stemmed from the South Main Street facility that included failures to treat a patient's wound properly and at least one preventable fall. As countries around the world are preparing for elect President Donald Trump's second term of presidency, one leader has prepared in a unique way. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has been picking up his golfing skills for the first time after 8 years. I'm here off of 900 East and 650 North, where the sheriff and deputies were called to a person lying in a ditch. As they investigated the scene, they soon discovered that it was a dead man lying in a ditch just yesterday morning. The 2024 presidential election will be upon us before we know it. Illinois State says the Center for Civic Engagement offers several resources when it comes to voting and promoting participation. Residents around the Bloomington Normal community are preparing for a new fast food restaurant coming to town. The protesters believe the university is supporting genocide. It even says right here, Tarhule supports genocide. Along with all these other writings on the sidewalk, it even says Free Gaza and Tarhule. Why is ISU paying for genocide? The annual publication of Zillow's most popular housing market ranks is out. We are #1. Homelessness is an issue everywhere, so Bloomington is no exception. In fact, right outside one of the city's homeless shelters is a homeless camp right behind me, with the increasing number of parties being held at public parks. Now, these are called pop-up parties where it grows to over 200 people. We are seeing a slight change in Pennsylvania towards former President Donald Trump within the last hour. Pennsylvania has shifted toward Donald Trump with about 50% of the total vote counted. Continuing TV 10's coverage of Black History Month, did you know Illinois State was one of the first public universities in the state to admit Black students? After being imprisoned for more than 13 years of a 50-year prison sentence, Alan Beeman was released in 2008 after a unanimous decision by the Illinois Supreme Court. Last night, he described just how altered and impacted his life was from the moment he became a person of interest. When we come back, hear about the protests happening in one of the largest national parks in the U.S. It's been a year since the dismount zones were enforced on campus. However, you may have noticed yourself when walking to class or simply strolling through the field that some people are not following through with the expectations and requirements. For over 8 years, one organization has continuously provided warmth to the community during the wintertime. I got to witness how a simple act of kindness is making an impact. Really can't tell that it's going to be packed this week. I got to ask, what game are you looking forward to the most this week? Not only is there snow in the air, but clearly love is as well. A reminder that even on the chilliest of days, there's warmth in the hearts of us all. Speaking of which, a quick update on a story we brought to you last week. The Center for Civic Engagement says it still needs about 19 sponsors for families for the Holiday Helper program. Thank you so much, Vivian. You know, I really have to invest in new gloves because they did not keep me warm at all whatsoever yesterday. If you missed the opportunity to make some Valentine's Day cards here today, you have the chance to make more here Monday at 2 o'clock. My Valentine's Day card, along with all the others, will be hand-delivered here at the Arc at Normal Nursing Facility, along with Get Well Soon cards at Carl Roman Hospital.
It's so sad to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time for TV 10 News at noon and The Point at 12:30.
Bye.
Well, Ellie, if you could get those deals anywhere and could get a flight anywhere after this newscast, where would you pick?
I don't know. What would you pick?
Probably, I think, like Massachusetts, Boston, Rhode Island.
That's what I was thinking.
Wait, seriously?
Like Maine or Boston.
Then we should just go together.
Let's do it.
All right, you know where we're going to be at.
At the end of the day, downtown Bloomington is clearly all about businesses supporting other businesses. If you missed Friday events evening, you have the opportunity to come downtown and visit your favorite store or come into a store that you haven't been to before. This one is for the fast food lovers like me.
And me.
Thank you so much, Vivian. I personally have been really enjoying the rainy weather, so I'm looking forward to more rain. Right now, several tours are in progress across campus, like the ones behind me. About 100 students and parents are visiting Illinois State to see what it has to offer.
Hi, I'm Karen Stoffer, and I'm the owner and photographer at Karen Stoffer Photography.
But not just any kind of photography. Karen offers a particular service that ignites her the most.
Awesome. Love the women over 40. I think it's because I can relate to them.
With self-confidence being something that Karen has personally struggled with in her life,
I don't want women to feel this way.
one client booked this photo shoot in efforts to help gain her confidence back and find the beauty within her.
I'm over 50, so there's a lot of things like your skin, your weight. You start to compare it to other people who are younger. So every day is sort of a struggle. I want to empower as many women as I can. I feel like this is a God-given talent that was given to me. And yeah, just empower women. 2, 3.
And empower women like Vivian, she does. Vivian feels empowered than she ever has before.
This is why I do what I do.
You know, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner, so oftentimes that, I'm just, walking around, which is a sweatshirt and sweatpants. So seeing all those beautiful pictures definitely give me a confidence boost.
They deserve this experience. They deserve to feel amazing.
Karen has no other future plans and is living the dream, completely content.
This journey has not only empowered other women, but me as well. It feeds my soul, and when you find what you do in life that you're passionate about, it feeds you just like it feeds your clients.
Isn't that beautiful?
Reporting for TV 10 News, I'm Elizabeth Ippolito.
Good morning. Oh, thank you.
Tani Lathrop owns Washington Crossing Depot, where she can rent property, one including a parking lot with a fence.
And that's how the Giving Fence started.
Tani was living with only her husband at the time. She began noticing she had too many coats that at most times she and her husband didn't wear.
Because we had the fence, we put them out with a banner that said free, and people could come and pick them up.
Tani's donations turned into a whole community stepping in to make their own donations as well. Donations that have totaled up to roughly $1,000 a year.
We've been really fortunate to have lots of different groups come and collect. This year, Metcalf Preschool, they made a huge donation last week. Gosh, it's been anywhere from like fitness centers to schools to office buildings.
Tani feels rather satisfied that the community has come full circle to help those during the winter.
This just seems like a good way to exchange those goods anonymously, and coats, hats, gloves, mittens, scarves. These are things that some people have a lot of and then other people need. Oh, that's so nice. Nice and warm. Thank you so much.